Hi everyone, Nikki here, Twilight Huntress. So today I have a different kind of video for you. Obviously, I am not face forward with the camera because this isn't about a full moon intentions. Something I really need to do this time around. I don't always do these rituals or chargings or whatever. Like, I should probably be more on top of it, then I wouldn't be the mess I am right now, likely. So this is the full wolf moon. All star signs are affected by it. For myself and the issues I'm currently dealing with in my health, I've hit walls with friends. People live life so differently. I've had an enormous amount of compassion and try to do what I can to help. Listen and love, of course, for all my friends and family. So this is the person I just always have been. I am a Pisces, and we do have an amazing amount of compassion and sensitivity towards people around us. We all know this. If you're a Pisces, you know this, and it's not always controllable, and it is what it is. So being a Pisces, this in myself has shifted, has had to shift, actually, for my own health and well-being. I can't always put so much energy into everybody else when I'm not taking care of myself. So this has deemed to be unacceptable to some people. It just blows my mind. It blows my mind, and I just have no argument anymore. I try to let these people see, you know, I need you. I need you in my life. I need you to support me. And I've gotten so much backlash in the last 3 or 4 weeks for concentrating on myself. I'm beside myself. I don't know who these people are. It just blows my mind. So anyway, at least for the time being, I have to let these friendships go. I just have to. And I have my parchment paper already here. It's going to list off everything I have to let go, including people. And there's 2 in particular that I may not fully let them go, but I'm not going to concern myself with their lives when I need to concentrate on my own, if that makes any sense. Oops, and I'm sure it does to a lot of you. I was actually told in anger from one of my friends that my issues don't matter since everyone has issues. I realize everyone has issues, but my issues matter to me. And if you were a friend, my issues would matter to that person too. And they may, you know, help in some little or big way. But not just throw me to the wolves, essentially. It is the wolf moon, though. So I was also told by another friend that they have a hard time dealing with me because I'm very negative, and it's hard to pull me out of it. But first of all, this person never tries to pull me out of it. I'm not sure how. By feeding me alcohol, that's not pulling me out of anything. That's just feeding an addiction. Never converses with me on my side of things. It's always on their side. Like, I seem to attract very one-sided kind of friendships with people where, I don't know, I'm just there. I'm a sounding board. I'm someone to pass the time. That's what it kind of boils down to right now. Sorry, these incense just don't want to get through those little holes, so I'm going to give it a bit more air. Anyway, so that was friend number 2. Friend does. So these kinds of friendships really serve no purpose to me right now, because as much as they dislike it, I have to concentrate on myself. And I'm sorry if y'all have to figure out your own world or find somebody else that you can spout off to about the things in life that anger you or upset you or, you know, whatever. But it just is where I am in life, and it's time for me as a Pisces to be selfish, and it will be hard. It will be hard, because even though that person said what he said to me and actually pretty much killed our friendship, said, no, I can't be friends with a person like you till you behave, is what he said. I still go back on there and ask him how he's feeling. And it wasn't I've asked multiple times. He's been sick. He thought he had the thing, you know. But whatever, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I have no idea, but I still felt the need to make sure he was okay. And whatever. I'm just having problems with my incense here. And my incense is supposed to... So essentially, friends like this serve no purpose in my life. I'm going to have a hard time not seeing how everybody is and what they're up to in this world. And if they want to talk, I'm going to have days like that. I know that. But I need to hold off. I really need to hold off on that because I'm just going to be the person they expect me to be again. And guaranteed they will not ask me how I'm doing versus me asking them. So they serve no purpose and I need to rid myself of this right now. I really need to concentrate on myself. So in saying that, here is my little piece of parchment. I will be writing down my intentions or what I am intending to release anyway in my little ritual. I'm actually just going to do that right now. I'm actually going to do an oracle card pull, 2 of my Moonology cards. So number 1. I haven't used this quill in a while, so we got to get it going. There we go. What I'm writing is need to rid myself of toxic friendships and uncaring people in my life. That's like pretty big. I also need to rid myself of my fear and anxiety. That's a big one. I have a lot of anxiety lately and a lot of fear of my future. Yeah, we'll just leave that be. I will think more on it. I'm sure there's more to add. So today I'll also be charging certain crystals to help me through the next month, to ground me, to protect me, just to deal with my anxiety and just everything that's going on. The full moon is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign. So in with that, I've decided to charge my black tourmaline for grounding. Grounding is so important these days because I can be off the rails in no time, and to be able to ground myself and just calm myself is super important these days. Like, you wouldn't even believe how bad it can get, but it does, and that's just part of me processing and dealing with things right now. So definitely the black tourmaline, and I actually have more black tourmaline that I plan to put over my doorways, and I always do this, but I'm going to definitely charge them, and that again keeps away the negativity, negative energies. It just protects your household. So I'm going to be charging those and putting those back up on my doorstops and windows by tomorrow morning. I'm also a water sign, even though it's a fire sign in the full moon today. I am a water sign. I'm a Pisces, so I heavily rely on my amethyst. Of course, that's my birthstone, as well as a very beneficial crystal to any Pisces or anybody. So along with the crystal quartz, and they go well together, the amethyst and crystal quartz are meant for the same thing, grounding and for healing. So these are like essential crystals that I have going on here for what I'm going to be needing in the next month, especially with the loss of a few friends. I may need this kind of thing more than ever, never mind my sickness at the moment. So I also pulled out my fire quartz palm stone that I got from a Wolf and Thyme box. So the reason I pulled this out, because it is a fire quartz, and I know quartz is a part of the stones that you use for full moon charging and intentions. So I decided, because it's a fire sign, I would use my fire quartz. It made sense to me. Plus I need a bigger stone that I can just hang on to and play with and just get a little support from, you know. So this actually is the root and crown chakra. It balances your body and mind, and it brings clarity to your emotions, which I really, really need right now because my emotions are all over the place. So this is definitely something that's going to be beneficial to me in the next month. I know this all may sound silly to some people about, you know, fixating and focusing 100% on yourself, or maybe it's just me. It sounds silly too because I've just never done this in life. But this is what I need to do. I just feel like I'm lost. I don't know which way to turn, and I have nobody to turn to. So anyway, this here, the moon pendants, I also got from I've got so many beautiful beneficial crystals from the Wolf and Thyme. So this will help me with my inner strength. I need my inner strength strengthened. I need it to support me in my mind and my body, and it's just so important right now. And it will help me also express my feelings a little bit better, we'll say, because I don't always do that properly. I'm off the rails some days, like I said, I really am. And so the last crystal I pulled out is my peach moonstone, once again from Wolf and Thyme. This was from their May box. So I needed a moonstone. I just needed a moonstone, and I really don't have any moonstones, but I had this peach moonstone. I actually didn't know it was a peach moonstone. I totally forgot about it until I went through some of my papers, and I'm like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I'm going to be charging her too, so she can just sit on my desk. It helps with emotional imbalance and pain. These are two things I am also dealing with right now. It also helps with depression, anger, anxiety, and gives loving divine energy to soothe all situations. So I'm glad I actually still had the paperwork for this, because I don't always keep all my paperwork, but this is definitely something I needed for this month's full moon intentions. I'm sorry for saying so often, but I've just never done a video like this, so it's kind of different to me. So like I was saying before, Pisces are highly sensitive, and I can speak to that every day of the year, like highly sensitive. Sensitive to spoken words, to gestures, motions, people, you know, their emotions. Like an empath, a lot of Pisces have empathetic skills. We'll call them that. Some people find it a curse more than a blessing, but I definitely find it a blessing most days that I can help somebody and that it brings me joy to be able to do so. But like I said, today is about me and what I need. I need to help with my emotions. I've been having emotional outbursts, and I usually do when it's building up to a full moon. I get really spazzy, and I don't always look to where I should to help ground myself and concentrate and control those emotions. But you know what? It's a behavior that stems from suppressed issues, because there's so often throughout the rest of the month that I'm feeling unappreciated, ignored, like I am with these two friends now. There's one thing to have normal conversation and not be heard. It's another thing to be in need of that friend's, just to be in need of that friend and not have that. and realize it's all come to a head. Like, this is where you need them, and this is exactly. So that it's suppressed emotions and issues, and now it's just very clear. I can see clearly now. I won't start singing, but I can see clearly now. Anyway, do you know what? That's it for... Oh, no, that's not it. I decided I'm also going to, and I think I mentioned that in the beginning, pull an oracle card, which I haven't done in many months. You know, I just have been neglecting myself in what I need in life. So, these cards... So, I just had 2 cards fall into my lap. The first, communication is key. New Moon in Gemini. So, is that not the truth? Communication is key. I've been very good at communicating, regardless of what other people think. I've even brought feelings and emotions into conversation and have been greeted with a blank stare and no response. So I like what this has to say to me, and the communication is key, and it will be very clear to them this time. Oh, luck is... Oh, new moon in Sagittarius, but we're on full moon in Sagittarius. So maybe that means by the time the new moon comes, luck will be on my side. So present and future, we'll put it like that. So we'll put the present in front. Set it in my little card holder. I do have this cute card holder I got. I think it was in the Owl Apothecary box or something like that. I only received one of them. This little card holder. I just love it though. I believe that's where I got it from. It's a little wooden piece. So anyway, I'm going to get back to writing my intentions, or, you know, what I need to get rid of within myself and around me for the month. And thanks for joining me for this full moon discussion about ritual, I guess. I know there's so much more that some people do, but this is all it needs to be for me today. So I hope you're all having a beautiful full moon, wolf full moon. I hope you have an amazing evening, and I hope if you're doing any ritual that it all comes out for the better for you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.